TNA Wrestling presents Countdown to Under Siege.
We are live from the Washington Avenue Armory in Albany, New York. TNA Wrestling welcomes you to the Countdown to Under Siege. And we kick things off with the Man Beast.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first from Detroit, Michigan, the War Machine, Rhino.
I guess you could say this is an extremely good way to kick off the festivities this evening.
His opponent from Long Island, New York, VSK.
Been a minute since we've seen VSK, formerly Brian Myers' learning tree, but I digress.
We'll see what he's learned.
Rhino set to go one-on-one with VSK to begin the festivities. You gotta give the people what they want, and they want Rhino.
There's no doubt about that. Rhino can still get him going anywhere he goes across this great country of ours. VSK's got his hands full here tonight.
Well, let's not bind him by country. You can do it globally.
I mean, look, things are a little different. You know, they sound different here. You wouldn't know. You're not as internationally traveled as people like Rhino and me.
Well, you have a musical you should be at.
That's right. I'll be right back here in Albany on Wednesday. Come check it out.
Rhino asserting himself early on. The action just getting started here on the Countdown to Under Siege. Thank you for joining us live and free on TNA Plus, as well as all of TNA's digital platforms. Still to come here on the Countdown to Under Siege, we will see the TNA Digital Media Championship defended as Laredo Kid puts his title on the line against Casey Navarro, as well as the FBI will be in action. There have been some changes to the card here this evening at Under Siege. As I mentioned, the FBI will be in tag team action. Ray Jazz and Zach Clayton. And also we will see the Digital Media Championship defended. Under Siege gets started live on TNA Plus and Triller TV at 8 p.m. Eastern. We will kick things off with Josh Alexander and Eric Young against Frankie Kazarian and Steve Macklin. Now a part of the main card for Under Siege, we will see Ash by Elegance one-on-one with Havoc. Also tonight in Albany, Joe Hendry, who's lit the world on fire musically and otherwise, goes one-on-one with Zachary Wentz. Plus, Spitfire defend the Knockouts World Tag Team titles against Alicia Edwards of the System and Masha Slamovich. Lars Fredrickson will be joining us on commentary for that match.
And not only that, we will see Rich Swann of First Class go one-on-one now with Jake Something. In addition, we will see the return to in-ring action of the Octopus, Jonathan Gresham, as he goes one-on-one with Kushida.
On the man!
Then we will see this tag team warfare as PCO and the Knockouts World Champion Jordan Grace take on Steph DeLander and Khan. As well, the X Division Championship will be on the line as the campaign of Mustafa Ali continues as he defends against Ace Austin. And of course, in our main event, a huge six-man tag team matchup as the System goes against Matt Hardy, Broken Matt Hardy, and Speedball Mountain.
As you saw some changes to tonight's card, Hammerstone is not medically clear to compete. Thus, Jake Something's match has been altered tonight. Here's the cover and a kick out. Jake Something will be going one-on-one with Rich Swann, and Laredo Kid will be carrying on the mantle of the former TNA Digital Media Champion. Crazy Steve has an opportunity to compete and will be defending the championship in a matter of moments later here on the Countdown to Under Siege.
And that's what we always say. That's the crazy, wild, amazing thing about this business. Card subject to change. But you know, when you're in the impact zone, when you're at a TNA show, you're going to get a good one no matter what. Unless you're VSK.
That's true. Rhino. Getting his feet back underneath him. Oh, short-range spear there in the corner. And the belly launching VSK.
Almost turning VSK into KSV there.
Is it time?
Look out!
As good as he's ever been. Rhino wins. On the mat.
Here's your winner, the
explosive way to kick things off here on the countdown to Under Siege. If that's how we're starting, we got a great night ahead for absolutely everybody.
It's an explosive way to get things started, setting the tone here tonight in Albany. I'm Tom Hanford. He's the Drama King, Matthew Raywell. Still to come tonight, once Under Siege gets underway, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern, live on TNA+. We will see Mustafa Ali defending his X Division championship against Ace Austin, who defeated Trey Miguel last night on Impact to earn this title shot. Quick turnaround for Ace Austin. Meanwhile, Mustafa Ali trying to duplicate the performance he had at Rebellion just a few weeks ago.
The signature championship of TNA Wrestling, the X Division title is on the line. Something set to challenge Mustafa Ali. One of the Secret Service men in the ring is to strengthen the official right now. 450. Oh, Ali's got him. Hand on the bottom rope. Ali's going to escape Jake something.
Ballot box battle was actually a pretty good idea.
Thank you, Mr. Morel.
You guys want to fight? You're going to fight, but you're going to fight at Under Siege. Huh. Winner of the ballot box battle by a suspiciously large margin was Trey Miguel.
How many votes are we talking about? What do you mean suspiciously large?
Like 60 votes. Other than Trey Miguel, who had the most votes? Cold Stone Ace Austin. I see that we must have a runoff with the top two contestants, and the winner of this match is going to face Mustafa Ali at Under Siege.
We are set to determine the #1 contender to the X Division Championship at Under Siege. They have been bitter rivals for the bulk of their time here in TNA. They stomped right into the mat. The fold! Austin and Ali for the X Division title.
Ace Austin, last night you had a grueling match against Trey Miguel, and tonight you have an opportunity at the X Division Championship with less than 24 hours to prepare, and against a dominant champion in Mustafa Ali. And you're doing this all without Chris Bay by your side?
Yeah, that's true. Look, everybody knows that Chris and I, we've recently had some disagreements, right? I thought that his focus was slipping a little bit. I thought he was a little too concerned about some singles opportunities, but he was insistent that we are talented enough, that we are good enough to do both. And ultimately, he was right. I agree with him. He was right. Of course we're talented enough to do both. And he let me know ahead of time that if I earned this X Division title match tonight, he would not be able to be here to watch my back. And that's okay. Because there is not an opportunity in my life that I have not been prepared for. I'm no stranger to beating the odds. Gia, as a matter of fact, I'm the type of guy that makes his own luck. And I'm no stranger to the X Division Championship either. As you know, I've held it 3 times. And tonight, I think that we're going to make it 4. And even though Chris is not here, I don't think I'll have any problem finding somebody to celebrate with. That's inevitable.
Could we see a royal flush for the ace of the X Division? We're going to find out later on tonight.
The following is a tag team match. Introducing first, being accompanied by Guido, the team of Ray Jazz and Zach Clayton, the FBI.
Oh! That's what you're supposed to say, right?
I don't know. They're back.
The new FBI.
Their opponents, the team of Oberian and Godama, the Batiri.
Apparently we can't get a fart's length away from New York City without seeing the FBI. They're invading the impact zone once again.
Well, last time we saw them, we were in Philadelphia, greatest city in the world, and little Guido showing some tough love to try and fire up Ray Jazz and Zach Clayton before this tag team matchup against the Batiri. Zach Clayton is from right here in Albany, New York, has got the hometown advantage.
We'll just have to see if that is enough to pay off here against Batiri. A couple of nasty looking, they're very intimidating. But I don't think the FBI is one easily intimidated.
This is Oberian to start things off against Zach Clayton. We talked about him, but the new FBI FBI made their official debut on TNA Wrestling a number of weeks ago. Zach Clayton has gained some fame on the critically acclaimed, long-tenured reality show, Jersey Shore. And on top of that, he's big as hell.
We're a long way away from the Jersey Shore, but size and strength, the firm and to the FBI.
There goes Kodama. Kodama legal into the matchup, and Zach tossing around Kodama. What do you think about the new era of the full-blooded Italians under little Guido's tutelage?
I mean, so far, so good. I mean, Clayton is an absolute powerhouse, as evidenced right here in Albany. Hometown advantage or not.
Well, now look at
we go again.
Oh, Clayton looking very good here early on. Attack made. Ray Jazz is legal. And going for the Sicilian slice. An homage to Guido, who loves it. Sir Guido's thrilled that Hammerstone's not medically cleared to be here tonight. Last time he saw him and nearly crushed his ribs.
No kidding. Different situation here tonight. A lot to celebrate for Guido so far. This matchup, all FBI in their early goings.
Ray Jazz, a former NCAA All-American at NYU in the city, a ways off, but has got the home state back up here. Still to come here on the countdown to Under Siege. We will see championship competition. As we mentioned, plenty of changes in the card a la Hammerstone. We will see Laredo Kid defending his TNA Digital Media Championship right here on the countdown to Under Siege against KC Navarro, a sensational high flyer.
With that match coming up in just a few short moments. But first, right now, Vatiri getting some comeuppance here on the FBI.
And Kodama using his speed there, takes Clayton off the apron, takes away a tag option. In comes O'Barian. A lot of experience for Vatiri. They've been together for about a decade at this point. Great combination. Here's the cover. Hook to the leg, kick out by Ray Jazz.
That skill, that rapport, that chemistry pays off big time in moments like this. The communication is key here.
Oh, and I'm mocking the full-blooded Italian. Combination double elbow drop, and Guido's going to hate that.
Hey, I like it. I can appreciate. They're coming right into home territory here. Clearly. Look at this Clayton. That's a whole Guido back.
Looked like Kodama took a shot there. Meanwhile, Barry in center of the ring, focusing on Chaz in a clothesline.
Clayton needs to focus on the match and less on Guido.
You got to count Guido. Guido's been at the helm of the full-blooded Italians since 1996.
Maybe the hot-blooded Italians, the way he's going off here tonight. As you look at her double team attempt there.
Oh, tag made. In comes Big Sam Clayton. Look out, everybody. Oh, little pop-up uppercut there. Oh, crossing Kodama out of the ring. O'Barian left inside the ring with Clayton. Uh-oh. Power slam. Is it enough? Oh, and it's broken up by Kodama.
Great timing by Kodama there, but immediately caught here by Ray Jazz. Look at the strike to Ray Jazz.
Some of that amateur background we were talking about.
FBI is on absolute fire here. Look out. Oh! A little bit of a pop-up neck breaker from Clayton. And now it's Ray Jazz from up on high.
Oh, elbow right to the chest. Forget about it. The FBI wins.
Here are your winners, the FBI.
What are you looking at me like that for? That's what you say. I'm a quarter Italian.
The wrong quarter. Oh my God. Either way, the full-blooded Italians running hot, running strong here in Albany. Big win for the FBI.
Don't forget, Under Siege opens up with Eric Young and Josh Alexander against Frankie Kazarian and Steve Macklin.
Thanks for showing up, man. Where the hell have you been?
I was taking care of some business.
Business? What? What's possibly more important than our match? We're up in less than an hour, dude.
I know.
Listen, kings do not go in the field looking for soldiers, okay? Fall in line, Private. We got work to do.
Look, you can say you're the king all you want, Frankie, and I don't take orders anymore. We have business to handle. Let's go take care of your business.
And your business too, okay?
Yeah, exactly. This short-lived plan, that's it. We're gonna go take care of it right now.
That's all I'm asking.
Good.
I think Kazarian and Macklin are going to be okay working together?
We will have to see, but right now, we are headed to our first championship match of the evening.
The following contest is set for one fall, and it is for the TNA Digital Media Championship. Introducing the challenger from Miami, Florida, Casey Navarro.
One of the things I love about professional wrestling is that rarely do opportunities come to people in this business when they're good and ready. And Casey Navarro was here, he was prepared, he was ready to step in. Card subject to change, as we talked about here throughout the Countdown to Under Siege. Navarro is wildly talented. I can't wait to see this.
And what a huge opportunity that has landed at his feet here tonight.
Nuevo Laredo, Mexico. He is the reigning and defending TNA Digital Media Champion, Laredo Kid.
It was just a few weeks ago on the Countdown to Rebellion, which you can relive at any time on demand on TNA Plus, that Laredo Kid achieved a dream. He finally captured gold here in TNA, dethroning Crazy Steve for the TNA Digital Media Championship.
A long journey for Laredo Kid here, culminated in championship golden. Looking to be a fighting champion at that as well, putting the title on the line right here on the Countdown to Under Siege.
Was initially scheduled to face Rich Swann in a non-title matchup tonight. As we talked about, Rich Swann is now scheduled to face Jake Something due to Hammerstone not being medically cleared to compete. The card getting changed a little bit here due to injury. TNA management doing the right thing. And ultimately, Laredo Kid was like, well, if I'm going to compete, I might as well put the title on the line. And TNA management said, ask and you shall receive.
Got to give credit where it's due to Laredo Kid for that as well, especially considering, as he said, didn't have a championship match. Insisted on saying, yes, let's put the title on in this new shakeup of a matchup. And this one is going to be good. If you have not seen Casey Navarro before, you are in for a treat. These two guys are fast, are furious, and this one you're going to have to try to keep up with.
Bit of an X Division style, I'd say.
Very much so here, as boom, a little bit of a standoff between the two high flyers. A lot of Lucha Libre fans here in upstate New York.
Oh, looked like a nice sign of respect. I mean, you're here, you might as well take advantage of the opportunity if you're Navarro, right?
Absolutely. Navarro, who's won gold all over various promotions all over the country. Can he add another title to his resume here with the TNA Digital Media Championship? Look at this. Oh, what a counter, though, by Laredo Kid.
Navarro's a little woozy. Oh, that will not help that situation. Navarro to the outside. Laredo Kid is in command.
I mean, we talked about the journey Laredo Kid had to go on to get to that Digital Media Championship, including some of the emotional bandwidth he had to suffer through with Crazy Steve. This is a huge championship. He ain't giving it up without a fight.
Excellent moonsault from the middle rope. Take another look at this. Look at the height achieved here by Laredo Kid.
That extra time he has in the air to pump his legs, get a little extra extension. That shows you the athleticism of Laredo Kid.
Tosses Navarro back inside, trying to successfully defend the title. Here's the cover and a kick out at 2.
Smart move as well, going right for the cover. Laredo Kid not wasting any movement in this matchup.
Back in 2022 that Laredo Kid suffered an intestinal infection after a matchup in Mexico. He nearly died and was able to recover. The doctors at one point told him that he might never wrestle again, or at least had to spend a year in recovery. He was back in 4 months and wrestling right here in TNA. It was something absolutely astounding. He's competed for multiple championships in this company. TNA fans very familiar with him, but to finally capture a championship, you know what that feels like.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can tell that Laredo Kid has seized the moment, seized the day each and every time he stepped in that ring. He knows that time. He knows how lucky he is to be back here and how lucky he is to be DMC.
And Navarro giving Laredo Kid everything he can handle here.
Now talk about someone who knows the opportunity in front of them, knows what's on the line. Casey Navarro pulling out all the stops, but Kid has an answer for almost everything here.
One could imagine how pressure might get to someone like Navarro. Able to collect himself and kept on moving forward there. Great example of the mental fortitude of Casey Navarro.
Quick stutter step, but not enough to stop Casey Navarro here, who looks like he's about to take things to another level.
Well, Navarro went for a baseball slide. Laredo Kid ducked it, shot right to the midsection.
Great wherewithal by the champion there. Whoa!
Navarro, I think, able to catch himself. Oh! Went around the post and hit him with the left.
Was able to take advantage of a split-second piece of indecision from Laredo Kid here.
Play cover, cannot capture the Digital Media Championship. Frankly, this would be an upset.
I mean, this is out of absolutely nowhere. A huge opportunity in front of Casey Navarro. Laredo Kid, though, knows what he's got to do. We've already seen what he's willing to fight through. Now he's got to do it again here in the ring.
First of 3 title matches we'll see tonight here in Albany. The X Division Championship on the line. Ali versus Austin. The Knockouts World Tag Team titles on the line as well. Spitfire against Masha Slamovich and Alicia Edwards of the System. And what a night it could be for the System.
We could be seeing a whole new side to the System. Alicia Edwards could add some gold finally around her waist and consolidate power finally where it belongs.
Laredo Kid's got the fans behind him here in Albany. Forearm shot.
Stank on that one. Ooh.
Sitting out with the driver from the bottom rope. Twisting into the senton.
You know how he likes to add these up. There's the one. Gonna head up now to the second.
Got him with the elbow there. There's the cover to retain his championship kick out by Navarro.
Credit to Casey Navarro for sticking in there with the Digital Media Champion who still wants uno mas.
For the moonsault, able to roll through. Navarro evaded. Oh, close range with that super kick.
Another huge opportunity here. The window open. Just washing the face, the mask, if you will, of Laredo Kid.
Boot right to the face, and now DDT spiked on top of his skull was Laredo Kid. Here's the cover. Do we have a new champion? Oh, and a kick out.
What fortitude from Laredo Kid. Got absolutely spiked by that satellite DDT. I mean, we are less than 10 minutes away. If you're liking this, you're going to love what's on Under Siege tonight. We are just getting started here tonight in TNA.
Less than 10 minutes now until we begin Under Siege.
Yeah, I just said that,
Tom. Top of the hour, live on TNA Plus. If you're not already watching us on TNA Plus. Oh! Now look at Laredo Kid. Laredo Kid is going up to the turnbuckle with Navarro. Huge cover. Laredo Kid retains his title.
Here is your winner and still TNA Digital Media Champion, Laredo Kid.
The opportunity laid at the feet of up-and-comer Casey Navarro, but the Digital Media Champion stays the champ. Take another look at this. This huge Laredo fly from the tip-top rope. The impact, absolutely devastating. That's what leads Laredo Kid to walk out. Take another look at this.
Another angle here. Yeah, look at, boom, the Laredo fly. The way that Laredo Kid captured the championship on the countdown to Rebellion just a few weeks ago at the Palms in Las Vegas. Celebrating here. Hats off to Casey Navarro, but Laredo Kid still your champion. Still to come tonight, a colossal 6-man tag team matchup you do not want to miss.
since Nick Nemeth electrified the world and became a world champion. Is tonight the night?
He feels the fear, but he's throwing it to the wind.
Oh, a nasty power bomb. Oh, measurement floor, hold on. Moose with a spear. Moose has beaten Nemeth.
You gotta be kidding me!
The system has been broken.
I'm coming out here not how I thought I would be. I don't know what's next.
I must be honest, you should be champion, but you are not the champion. Broken Matt Hardy has returned to TNA to become the champion of the world.
Honestly, man, you look and sound pathetic.
I actually didn't know what I was going to do next, and the next thing I'm going to do is beat the hell out of you.
Oh, super kick by Nemeth. Olympic slam. But Brian Myers is chirping at Ryan Nemeth. Oh, wait a minute, Myers. Myers just took a shot at Ryan Nemeth. Wait a minute. Oh, and there's Moose with the title belt. Nemeth blindsided. Austin knee party by Edwards. The system keeps Nemeth down. Now Moose beating the hell out of Nick Nemeth after a hard-fought matchup. Oh, dear God, they have a steel chair wrapped around the neck of Nick Nemeth.
Oh, God! A calculated attack by the system.
I wish I could take your pain, but I can't. But I can't take your place. I shall team with Senior 7 and the Ball of Speed, and we shall delete the system.
Matt Hardy, you walk around claiming to delete people. The system can't be deleted, and you and Speedball Mountain will get deleted and under siege.
Trust the system.
I mean, look, there is no doubt that the return of Broken Matt Hardy has upended so much here in TNA, but it's going to take a lot to rock the basis of the system.
Nick Nemeth somewhere is going to be watching this matchup still to come. It's our main event for Under Siege. We will see this huge six-man tag team matchup. The TNA World Champion Moose, the TNA World Tag Team Champions Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers up against Speedball Mountain and Broken Matt Hardy, who will be competing in his first match in TNA in 7 years.
Not only that, Tom, we get to be treated to the presence of Ash by Elegance and her ineffable personal concierge. I'll teach you how to say it later, as she goes one-on-one with Havoc.
Also, the man who is topping charts all over the world with his song I Believe in Joe Hendry. I loved his apology last night on Impact for AJ Francis and Rich Swann. Joe Hendry with tons of momentum, set to go one-on-one with Zachary Wentz of the Rascals tonight.
And the TNA Knockouts World Tag Team Championships are on the line. Spitfire with Lars Fredrickson in their corner go up against Alicia Edwards and Masha Slamovich.
Fredrickson's going to join us on commentary for that matchup. Also, as we mentioned, card subject to change. Hammerstone is not medically cleared to compete. Was supposed to face Jake something. Instead, the 265-pound heavyweight force will focus on Rich Swann.
And we have the in-ring return of the Octopus, Jonathan Gresham, as he goes one-on-one with Kushida.
This match is a lot of the chaos that we saw at Rebellion. The Knockouts World Champion Jordan Grace and PCO up against Steph DeLander and Khan.
And the X Division titles on the line as Mustafa Ali defends against Ace Austin.
And we will kick off Under Siege with this match. Josh Alexander and Eric Young versus Frankie Kazarian and Steve Macklin. What a way to get things started. Albany, are you guys ready for Under Siege tonight?
Hell yeah, they are. And you better be too.
Under Siege starts now.
TNA!